Sometimes we just gotta breathe, man. That's really it. Like, first off, I hope your day's going good. Or night, whatever it is for you, I don't know. What is time, right? Right now, I wish I could be outside, but I can't because it's so hot. It's like 95 degrees.
Hey Siri, how hot is it outside?
I can't even see. 94 degrees. Okay, well, it's still pretty hot, but Anyways. I haven't even eaten today. I'm kind of fasting until, I don't know, a couple hours. I'm probably gonna eat like a sandwich or some shit with like a black bean patty. Sounds fire right now. We'll see. I don't know. It's like a sandwich shop. They got like daily deals, and like for like Monday through Friday, each individual day, it's like a different sandwich of the day or whatever. So I think today's a vegetarian, and which is, I don't mind, because I notice that when I eat too much meat, it gets like too heavy, you know? Oh, I'm trying not to sneeze right now. Fuck. Thank you. You said bless you. Fuck. Alright, doesn't want to come out, I guess. Anyways. Yeah. So yeah, I hope your day is good and shit. But I would love to be outside right now. I can't. But it is what it is. So we're gonna do this video in my room, as you can tell. And just like, cause I don't know, I like the lighting, but I don't want to make it at night. Cause at night, I've been doing videos at night, and like at night, like it's just the lighting's different. So I feel like right this way you could see better. I like how I'm just over explaining and shit. Whatever. But yeah. Hold on, bro. I need to blow my nose. Shit's annoying. Hold on. Alright, I feel better. That was annoying. I don't know why. Maybe it's the dust in here. I don't know. I gotta clean it. Dude, I'm not trying to get sidetracked, but I'm thinking of shaving my head. Not fully, but to where it's short. Because it's so hot. And I feel like if I shave my head, it'll be a fresh start. Clear some energy, and it's hot, so it's easier to cool off if you got like short hair, right? So, but I don't know, that's not the video. The video is more about quantum jumping, as you could tell by the title of this video. So really becoming the version of who you already are, that already exists, but be the version of you who already shows differently. So all of this obviously has to start from awareness, because the more aware of the thoughts you're thinking and the things you're feeling and doing, you could shift and change that is more in alignment with the version of you that you could be. So quantum jump, man. Time isn't real, it all exists here in the now. When you sit down and meditate, kind of like what I was doing in that chair, I just sit down and I completely detach from the thinking, and you just allow for the breathing. And the more you breathe, the more the thoughts stop coming. The more the thoughts stop coming and you're breathing, the more in the present moment you are. And the more in the present moment you are, you're allowing for the universe, your higher self, to send you these downloads. You're able to tap into the quantum field and the infinite versions of you that exist simultaneously with the reality that you're experiencing in the moment. And you're able to feel and think, okay, cool. This is how this version of me is thinking and doing. This is what I gotta do and change and shift so that I can be this version now. And feel it, tap into it, and then when you get out of your meditation state, start doing it every day. Every moment that passes forward, start doing and thinking and feeling exactly how that version of you is. You feel me? Like, imagine you could meet yourself 5 years from now, not one future version, hundreds, one version about that may have abandoned your dream, that never did it, another one that pursued it. One stayed trapped in the same patterns, another completely transformed their life. One allowed fear to make every decision, another still experienced fear, but stopped allowing the fear to choose the direction. Now imagine all of these versions of you are standing in front of you. Which one is the real future right now, in this moment, that you watch this video? And for making this video, none of them. They're all possibilities. And honestly, they do exist. But it's up to you which one you're gonna tune into that you experience. All of the choices that you make today influence which possibility becomes your future. Like I always say, it's what you do now it dictates the timeline in the future you're going to experience. So this brings us into one of the most fascinating concepts in modern manifestation culture, right? Like quantum jumping. Now that name creates confusion sometimes. Quantum mechanics is real physics. Quantum jumping, as it's commonly discussed in manifestation community, is really the fact that your consciousness can shift between parallel universes or just different realities of you and versions of Earth. Like, it's a powerful concept to truly understand that. Like, you can radically change the trajectory of your life by simply changing the version of yourself making these decisions. Like, think about, if you really watch my channel, think about the previous episodes I've made. I've explored conscious, subconscious programming, rewriting your reality. Then I've done a video on dominant frequency, the self-concept, and then timeline shifting I made yesterday. But we connect all those ideas in the videos I made, and it's that your subconscious contains patterns, and these patterns influence your dominant state. Your dominant state influences your self-concept. Your self-concept influences your decisions, and your decisions influence your future, your reality. So what happens when you interrupt that entire chain? You create a discontinuity. The old version of you expects, oh, I always give up, but this time you continue, you don't stop. And the old version expects, I could never do that. But this time you try, you don't stop, you keep going. And the old version expects, people don't understand me, they don't get me. But this time you don't give a fuck, you create anyway, you go anyway. Small change, big change, maybe today, but repeat that every day or for a year or whatever, etc. And suddenly you're standing somewhere the old identity could never have even predicted, right? It's so unfamiliar, so new. And from the outside, people might call that an overnight, transformation. But you know what happened. You changed the direction, you changed the channel. You again and again and again and again until the old timeline couldn't even continue producing the same outcome because you're just so different. You're vibrating differently. This is where visualization becomes useful not because like you're imagining a Lambo or automatically teleporting one into your driveway, but because imagination allows you to mentally rehearse another identity, another version of you. Instead of only visualizing what your future self has, visualize who they are, how they are, what they're thinking and doing and feeling. How do they respond when something goes wrong? How do they treat themselves and others? How do they spend their mornings? What are they creating? What boundaries do they have? What beliefs do they stop feeding? And what beliefs do they believe now? Then ask uncomfortable questions like, what would that version of me today? What would that version of me do today that I'm currently avoiding? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. That's where the jump begins, not tomorrow, not after, another sign, but not when everything becomes perfect, nah, just now. And here's another layer. Maybe transformation doesn't feel dramatic when it's happening, but maybe there isn't always some enormous cosmic portal, Sometimes the portal looks suspiciously like sending the email, uploading the video, not procrastinating, ending that unhealthy pattern, leaving that toxic relationship, starting the project, finally going to the gym, meditating instead of reacting, reflecting, saying no, setting boundaries, saying yeah, when you actually mean it, of course. Making one decision that your previous identity wouldn't make. That's creating a different timeline, a different version of you, instead of doing the same shit over and over again, expecting shit to change. Like, that's a fascinating idea about possible futures and timelines. They begin quietly at crossroads that nobody else expected. And then years later, you look backwards, or you look back in your life and you realize, damn, that moment changed everything. So whether you understand truly quantum jumping, spiritually, psychology, symbolic, whatever the fuck, it's still powerful. So stop asking, how do I get into another reality? Ask yourself, what do I need to do to become for another reality to even happen, to even be possible? Then practice that identity every day, one thought, one habit, one action, and one boundary at a time, one decision at a time, one day at a time. Maybe the most important jump is in between universes. Maybe it's just the distance between who you've been and who you're finally willing to become, and who you're finally willing to let go of, so that you can become that version of you, you know, without resistance. For me, it was not hanging out with people who just wanted to smoke weed all the time and not do anything, scrolling on their phones and consume, to finally being in solitude and creating my website, my apps, making my videos, working out, spending time with my own thoughts and in nature by myself, because I used to feel like I needed to be around people because I never liked being alone, because the deeper root of that was that I never liked to be alone with my own thoughts. But once you really heal that and you do start analyzing and observing your thoughts from meditation or whatever, you begin to find love and peace within yourself that allows you to be okay with where you're at, and that allows you to be by yourself. You know what I mean? Because solitude is not a bad thing, man. Your energy is very valuable, and not everyone's deserving of your energy. You don't need to be around people all the time, because the less you're around people, especially if these people are draining you, you know what I mean? They're only holding you back. It's like, what are you doing, you know? So for me, it was leaving people. And once I was by myself for a good amount of time, I was able to really redirect my awareness and see the timeline that I could take if I just do this and feel, you know what I mean? So awareness really is and always will be key, because the more aware you are, the more action you're going to take, and you're not going to procrastinate, because you know that all that's ever been was right now. So no more pushing it forward, no more tomorrow, no more waiting for another sign. Just realizing that it's all here now and doing it now, and doing it every day and every moment, until you're until you're like, damn, bro, I don't even recognize this reality anymore. It's so new, because you fucking started. So keep going, guys. Namaste, Liddy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. This was a good video, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Making it's good lighting, you know, whatever. I got the message. That's what matters. Now, if you excuse me, I'm probably gonna get some food. So yeah.